Oh yeah. Oh, I was talking and the mic was off. All right. So check it out. I'm here at the Department of Motor Vehicles, right? And look, I'm gonna do it this way so you can see. It's behind me. You see these people walking up. There's people walking up. There's people walking out. But I want you to see something here. It's hard for me to look. It's hard for me to see because of the camera. What you're seeing is the don't trust the Google. Don't trust the Google. You got to trust yourself. You got to go to the source. My contact app is about the source. My internet contact address hub is where you can build your own source. So you don't have to deal with this. We become so reliant on one, just kind of knowing how things are, and that's what it is. But two, going to the internet and asking Siri or Google or Alexa, hey, when does the Department of Vehicles open? When do they close? Oh, they close Saturday, 2 p.m. Do they? Do they really? Because they're closed already. So let me show you. I'm on the driving mode. I really hope that you guys can hear me. I don't use the Zoom live that much, but what I'm going to try and show you here, it's around here, is the screen share option. There it is. Okay, let me show you what I did. All right. I went to my lovely Google like everybody else, and I said, hey, when does the DMV close? And here's what it gave me. You see this? It said, oh, DMV is open till 2 p.m. today. Don't worry about it. That's where I'm at. Now everyone knows where I'm at. Oh, they're open to 2 p.m. today. Don't worry about it. Okay, great. But I just fell into the Google trap. I got Googleified. I was just busy. I just trusted them, whatever. But remember, Google is a website. They are a website. They are not God. They are not the internet. They are a website. So let me go to this website, or at least what they have listed as this thing's website, and scroll down. And what does it say? Closed. See, that's the benefit of going to the source. This isn't a long talk. This is just straight to it, pungent, right to the source. Now, I'm out here talking about it though, because I want you to see that people are leaving. So now I got to find people are coming and going. Any cars you hear behind me are people coming and going, coming and going. And I got to find where that button is to bring my face back. Up there we go. Some options there. All right. But you guys see what I'm talking about. Anyone that's watching this video at any point, you see what I'm talking about. Now, let me see if I can stop sharing. There we go. And I'm going to flip that camera around. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. And there's the DMV. And there's people coming and going. They're going to the store. These people here, see, they're coming, right? You see them. There's some more people that's coming and going. So many of us not reading. I'm sure they went online and looked, and they just fell for what was online. And so I just want everybody to realize, look, these cars are going to keep coming all day long. I should stand out here and sell something. You know, they're coming to go to the DMV, and they're just getting exercise. This is what's going to happen. They're going to park here, and then they're going to leave, just like these cars. I kind of get a kick out of it. I think it's kind of funny. Do you get a kick out of it watching? I get a kick out of it, but I really want you to understand the value of having your own source of information and the value of not being so stubborn or lazy or complacent or dependent on a third party that you don't take that extra step. And even if I clicked on a website and it took me to a website, I still don't know that that's actually a website, that is like their website, because basically Google just got a listing of public information. You can go now online and search stuff and companies will pop up. It's public information. And what it's about is like trying to get someone just literally built compiled, and I can go to the library and get public information and compile it and put it online and have a resource. And then I call that company and say, hey, do you want to update the information that I put about you online? And they pay to update it or they don't. It's a listing. And I just use public information. Now, I'm not going to keep updating it. I'm not going to let them customize it. None of that, because I'm not getting paid from it. What I'm trying to do is just get people then to come look at my public information and be a source, and then charge the company to update that source and take advantage of all the people I have coming to look at me for a source of knowledge. And so I charge that company and say, hey, company, I have all this information about you already online and all these people already coming online. Why don't you pay and update your information with me online? What the company should do is be like, hey, thanks. Here's my website. And what they've got to promote and what the world has got to do is say, let me go to the source. That's it. There's no special mediator. I'm a Christian. There's a source, Jesus. That's it. You know, no one gets to the Father but by me, is what he says. So we have to understand the source. You tap into the source. You might get some knowledge from somewhere else. You might get some knowledge through here, through there, but that knowledge can be misconstrued. And when it comes down to me wasting my time going to the DMV, I want to know that I got the information from the source. When I'm talking about my soul, I want to know that I got the information from the source, because right now I can leave and I'm going to come back. They reopen on Tuesday. But when I'm talking about my soul, shield, that's it. That's it. It's been one, right? So I need to make sure that I'm straight to the source. Whatever your faith is, whatever you believe in, you know what it is. This is just mine, so I went with that example. But here's another happy camper leaving. There's another one back there leaving. You see him leaving. Maybe they should have went to the source. And as for me, I have chriscollinssenior.com. That's my source. So I got a couple of social media sites and stuff like that, profiles. But guess what? I do not have the energy, nor do I have the desire to go and update all those way too much. And if somebody want to say, I found this about you online, man, whatever. Did you go to the source? Because if you didn't go to the source, all you found was a whole bunch of gibberish. You just found people that picked up public record. You know, I can go search your name and find some stuff too. I'm not even going to defend that. In fact, Jesus was brought up by the devil and tempted, but he wasn't really tempted, right? He was propositioned. The devil said, if you're the son of God, throw yourself on these stones, because the Bible says, or the word says that, you know, the angels will come down and save you. Jesus didn't even address it. He didn't have to say, well, you know that I'm the son of God. You know that I am. Let me defend myself. He didn't even address it. He was like, the word says, uh, don't tempt thy God. The word says this, like, you know, the word says, you know what I'm saying? So if someone comes to me and say, well, I found out some information about you online, I'm gonna be like, Micah says, my internet contact address hub says, and that's the source of information. You want to find out something about me online, go to the source right there. I'm not even addressing anything else. I can't control all that. I don't know what you brought in. I don't know what came, I don't know what information came to you from who, from where, from why. But I know me. I know my information that I want people to know. I know the information that I control, and I know that I have a hub for that, and it's called my internet contact address hub. That's powered by my contact app, and that's going to be the source. It's like coming to my house. You come into my house, I'm going to show you what I want is my house. Somebody want to talk about if my house is dirty, I'm like, wait a minute. You ain't even been to my house. How you going to know about my house? Oh, well, so-and-so said, look, you come to my house and then you can tell me my house is dirty. Or then you go to my basement, then you can tell me that it's cold. Unless I let you down there, you ain't getting down there, and you got no business talking about it. I'm not even going to address it. Man, I hope y'all get it. The DMV is closed today. Today's Saturday. They should be open till 2 p.m. Wasting my time. Told my cousin I'm going to get this stuff taken care of. Now, you know what I had to do? I had to take a picture of the sign because somebody tried to help me out. Hey, they're closed, buddy. I was like, thanks, man. And I would have turned around. But see, I had to make sure that my cousin knew I was on the up and up. So I had to take a little and send that to him so that he could see that. Just gonna keep coming. Do I tell them? Do I stand out here and just be like, hey, they're closed, buddy? No, instead I put them on YouTube. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Get you one. in about 30 days, we got a new type of lots of goodies coming out for Micah. My internet contact address up, my contact app. It's not expensive. And guess what? The amount of money that people spend on frivolous stuff, I'm telling you right now, I got lots of cousins. You got some cousins? Got friends, family, cousins, and change their numbers, nephews. I don't know how to get a hold of them. I love them. I miss them. Don't know how to get a hold of them. I just pray for them. I wish I did. If they had a Micah, I could get a hold of them that way. There's lots of resources inside Micah that make it family friendly. Let's just put it like that. And I don't know how to get a hold of them, and it is a little difficult. I got some hoops to jump through. I got some folks out there that think, they're just going to use Google. They're good. What just happened is no big deal. But you're missing the bigger picture. It's like you're the puppet and they're pulling the puppet strings when you're only one step away and just a little thought process away from being your own puppet master. And some of you are small business owners, you're intelligent people, you do so much. You need to just take that step and don't put it out there on these big tech companies or gadgets to run and control your image, your life. No, man, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, I got nothing more really to say. Anything else I say would just be talking. So you can leave out now. I'm gonna say one thing about COVID because I just came from the doctor, and I'm glad I brought my blood work and stuff with me. We've got to advocate for ourselves. The doctors have a place, but there's a point where they're kind of just like Google. They're a little dismissive in this way. Like, okay, yeah, that's just a little information. You'll be fine. I would like to know that. I'm missing the fairy tale doctor. I want a doctor that would sit down with me and be like, hey, Christopher, you got any questions? You got a little information here. That's normal when people have COVID. You might want to do X, Y, Z to bring that down. If it doesn't go down in the next few months, then we need to revisit that. He's like, yeah, it'll go away. Oh yeah, you're young, it's fine. No, 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 no. And we got to ask questions. He kept trying to leave. I was like, hold up, buddy. You getting paid. Bring yourself back here. We got to ask questions, advocate, and show that we're willing to put in the time into ourselves, or these people are going to try and just treat you like, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, it's fine. They know better, and typically this is what's going to occur, so they really don't have to waste their time explaining this to you, and they're gone, and they think you really don't care. People think you don't care. That ain't it. That's why I had some family that went to court, and it was always like, go with them and support them, because if you go to court alone, the judge is gonna think don't nobody care about you. So somebody had to go with you to show that people care about you, to show support, and that you got people in your corner. It's very similar even with life and the doctor. If Google knows through the algorithm that you're not gonna click on the website button, they can tell you just about anything. If the doctor knows that you're not gonna ask questions, he can put you off so he can go golfing. And typically, he's probably right. Typically, he's probably right. Look at that. They call it in the feds on me because I'm dropping some truth and knowledge. But that the feds that a high pro, I think that might be like a Google exec right now coming to shut me down, because he knows that, like, whoa, if people get this truth and they start taking control of themselves and their mind and like, wait a minute, the doctor's like, wait, you're asking me all these questions and you're actually going to make me do the job, and I'm going to have to show you some compassion and explain stuff. Google's like, wait, you're going to get a Micah and you're going to have your own source of information, and you're not going to pay us, and we're not going to get advertising money and all this other stuff. Come on, people, think about it. We gave Google our life before they even had a customer service number. I'm not pouncing on Google. It could be that metaverse. It could be anything. These companies, they don't have some of the things that we consider are like super valuable. We just need to invest in ourselves and show that we're valuable to ourselves by being willing to do the little things that are necessary. $12 to buy a domain name. Point people to your domain name and point that wherever you want to go. My name is Christopher. I've been giving you some knowledge. You didn't even have to go to college. I'm going to walk away now. I got to go to Jewel and, take care of my stuff. Praise God. This is done by our loyalty, show love first, one by one, always return kindness. And yeah, Zoom live, first one since I came back out of the COVID. I hope you can hear me. I'm still learning how to use that Zoom thing. Thank you, everyone. You have a great day. Peace, love, happiness. And let me hit that stop button.